welcome back to another video. It is me, the Review Master 19 here, and as promised, we're going to be taking a look at, gotta have to zoom out for this. This is Cobi's F35B Lightning 2. I can't even fit the old boxing frame because it's so big. This is a Armed Forces model. Nice picture of the F35 Lightning B, made by Cobi. There you are. 1/48 scale. This is the B, and this is the British version that we use. These are the ones you see if you live in the UK like I do. You'll see them flying about and hearing them. 594 pieces, one Cobi fig. Set number 5830. Some, legal schlab on there. On the front of the box, you got a picture of the two Sidewinder missiles, and then you got the F35 itself. And then on the side of the box, you've got the dimensions for the figure. We're not really going to take a look at that. And the back, you've got all the goodness. So, let's have a look and see the actual model. So, this is the Cobi F35 Lightning B. So, quick history lesson, as always, when we do these reviews. Before I start the review of the model, the F35B Lightning 2, there's many different variants of the Lightning, and that is because of the different requirements. This is a one-piloted jet, fighter jet, and it's got a lot of cool stuff on it. So I believe it first started in 1990, 1980, something like that, with the Lightning 1, and then they wanted to build the Lightning 2. And this thing has been in service longer than you can imagine, and I believe we are getting a new one. So this is the F35B Lightning 2, and Cobi have done an excellent job in replicating this. This sort of reminds me of the F-22 Raptor, American plane that looks like this, and then it has an internal weapons bay. Not a bomb bay, it's called an internal weapons bay. So, taking a look at the front of the F-35 Lightning, I just gotta say this. These two pieces here were a nightmare to put on, but the result is just beautiful. Look at the jet intakes. And that nose as well. Unlike the Cobi F14 Tomcat, the nose is just one solid piece. It's two pieces snapped into, and you have to snap them together. So if I put the F35 back, no, the F14 Tomcat, I'm getting confused. And it's the first time I've seen Cobi, if I zoom in, use printed paneling on a cockpit. And we'll take a look at that tile in a bit, but you can see the logo there. And if you zoom in, you've got danger ejection seat. This was piloted by one person. The canopy is made of clear plastic and has that F-22 vibe to it. And you can actually open the canopy like this, and we can take out the figure. He did come with an oxygen mask, but I don't really put him in. So we're going to take a look at the figure now. Taking a look at the figure or pilot of the F35. This is British, as you can see by the Union Jack. Very plain olive jumpsuit, sort of khaki colour. The boots are very nice addition. The helmet comes off and the visor moves up. And you can see his face there. He's got an oxygen mask as well. Oxygen tube. And his hairpiece. And what you can do is you can just remove this and place the tubing in there. Just like the F14 Tomcat. There we go. And the helmets are really difficult to take off. I don't think this is going to come off. Yes, it will. And then you can give him his standard ginger haircut. There you go. Looks a bit like, don't know. I don't know why, but I'm getting Ed Sheeran vibes from this little guy. But yeah, pretty cool. Looks like, with his little oxygen hose. So, a real nice thing about the cockpit is it's got detail. If I just zoom in on this tile. Can we zoom in? No, I think that's the amount of time we can zoom in. But you can see all the details. You can see all the little switches and stuff. And you can see the HUD heads-up display, which is very nice. And fitting the pilot in here is not an easy task. You have to sort of... I just remove the hose because reasons. And then I just, stick him in there. and he fits. Yeah, no complaints, he just fits. There you go. I don't really advise you, I wouldn't advise you to put the tubing on because he won't fit. So this here is a mount for a 25mm Vulcan cannon. I believe this hatch opened and it would rain hell. Unfortunately, I was missing 2 of these grill pieces, smooth tile pieces, so I sourced them from things. Danger jet intakes. The real cool thing, like on the real F35B Lightning, there is this fan piece that actually opens up, and this is for when they're landing, so they can do vertical takeoffs and stuff, and it's got a nice little fan in there. But yeah, it spins, but not all the way. And the reason why they would use these is so when it was doing vertical takeoffs, they could open this, and this would actually aid you in landing. So you don't have to land like that, you can just open this and the fan would land like that. There was also a hatch here which would open to, you know, help with the airflow. This piece was really hard to get on, but I really like the way it fits flush and mesh with the model. Love that. So now we are going to take a look at the top. Taking a look at the top of the F35, and you can just see how sleek this model is. You've got really nice paneling, printed lines here. You've got really nice side views there. The tail planes are lovely. I've got some landing lights. I believe these are called the elevators or tail planes. They don't wiggle like the F14. They just move down and up, which is nice. And then you've got your afterburner. And this actually comes loose. On the real one, there would be 2 little hatches. And that thing you can hear is the Mako missiles, I think. But yeah, and so it would open like this. And then it would also do that so it could land, which is nice. And the cool thing about the model, it's got this little stick in here and it fits in really nice and flush. And you wouldn't even know it's there. And another thing is, we're going to take a look at the bottom. And I'm not going to cut the camera, instead we're just going to get straight to it. So, before I start, I'm going to take the landing gear off. And the landing gear is nice. The model you can roll around pretty well. But to remove the landing gear, you just peg that off. And it's not like Cobi landing gear I've seen, which is retractable, like the F14 Tomcat. I'm going to have to make a cut. I'll be back in a minute once I've got the gear off. And we will see when the gear is retracted and these panels are on. You just put these panels on there. After about a few minutes of faffing around, I finally did it. So to make it look like the gear is, you know, like as it is, you just simply put these bits in there, which resembles the landing gear down. And I actually have to say it looks a lot better like that. And you remove this wheel as well. It spins, by the way. But yeah, really cool. I love the way it looks. So if you look at the bottom, you've got 6 Mako missiles, MACO, and I think they're air-to-guided surface, I don't know. You can remove them, maybe play with them, I don't know. And then they've reused the Phoenix missile, because if I compare it to the Cobi F14 Tomcat, which they built, they used the Phoenix missiles here, and I would have loved if they gave them a different colour, but no, they reused them. So the real cool thing about the F35 is it had an internal weapon storage bay. And on this model, it's just beautiful. It just, you can't even see it. You won't even know whether on most Cobi World War II models you can. You can open the doors by the use of these hinges, or these things here. And inside is a bomb bay. An internal weapons bay. And then you can drop them, look. There you go. So they are, I believe these are air-to-guided surface missiles, not bombs. They're actually missiles where they launch them and then they, you know, attack the target. These aren't used in the F-35, in the F-14 Tomcat. They're just 3 pieces, and they're really nice and they're really cool. I don't think you can attach them to the plane if you wanted to, but yeah. And another issue is the tail bits. They can come off quite easily. Unlike the F-14 Tomcat, which is sturdy as hell. This thing, very swooshable. If a child's going to be playing this, I'd advise them to hold it from the back and, you know, play with it and do whatever you want. But the bomb bay, it's the first time I've seen Cobi actually do a detailed bomb bay. And I tried to fix the Phoenix missiles in. They don't fit. And the reason why these little notches are here is so the bomb bay, sorry, internal weapons storage bay, getting the name wrong, you know, closes just like the real thing, but you can open them. I wouldn't advise you to push too much because they can break, but overall, really, really cool. I love that. So, the thing is, with this, is there is a stand included. I'm going to get the stand out, and I'm going to show you why I don't like the stand. It is on the stand, and when I say I don't like it, I don't know, it just doesn't really go with the model. It's flimsy, I'm worried it's going to break, but it's not actually. And it actually looks pretty, like, YouTube, don't demonetize me. It looks pretty badass for what it is. I mean, you got the bomb bay open and, you know, you can shut the bomb bay like that. But, yeah, really cool. And it's so sleek. It's a really nice model. I'm probably going to display it like this. It comes with the two, you know, Mako missile things. And unfortunately, every time you take the thing off the stand, there's this piece. Now, when I display it with this tile here, so it doesn't look weird, but I'm probably going to display it with the stand now, but overall, really cool. So I'm going to put the bombs in, and I am going to end the video here. Now, if you like what you saw, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out a lot. We're doing quite well with subscribers and viewers and that, and I hope that I make good content. I hope I, you know, provide enjoyment and showing you models that you've never seen before, and maybe learning a bit of history on the way. Apart from that, before I end the video, I'm just going to show you the size of the F-14 Tomcat. Massive compared to the F35B. Well, apart from that, take care, and in the next video, we're going to be taking a look at the FX Quick Build Tiger. Now, I was supposed to originally upload it tonight, but there was a lot of errors with the video I took off, and I couldn't post it. But apart from that, take care, enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one.